Hi. Hello, Sydney. Thanks for having me. You're excited then. You're like, Ellen's here. No. Bit too feminine. But I want to tell you a story. This is a true story, and I swear to God this is true. Well, I'm atheist and gay. I swear on Meryl Streep's life this is true. I know that is a massive gay stereotype to love Meryl Streep, but I also have a boat licence, so, you know, I like to keep things even. And, get this right. Sorry, I just got distracted. I went on this date with this guy recently, and he was Dutch, and he'd overstayed his visa or something boring like that. I was like, whatever, just get it out. And, things to do. And we went to the movies, then we went out for coffee after, and he was talking about his family at coffee, which is weird that we're talking about him. I don't know if you do the same, but I like to do 5 minutes on every date of what I call charity work. I go, oh, tell me about your family. Anyways, he's banging on about his parents or something, and I'm not listening. And then he mentioned that his sister's name was Meryl, and I was like, bam, like that. I was back in the conversation, and I said, oh my God, like Meryl Streep, and he said, who's that? Oh, I know. So I slept with him and then I got immigration and had him deported. If you're going to be gay, read the handbook, please. I swear on Meryl Streep's life this is true. Anyway, so in January my first DVD came out. You did not have to bring it up. And I was so excited the day it was released in stores. I got up at 7 a.m. I have never been up that early in my life. I didn't realise there were 2 7s in the same 24 hours. And I went out for a champagne breakfast on my own because I'm a sassy homosexual. And then I was going to be outside my local JB Hi-Fi at 9 a.m. so I could be the first person to buy my DVD. And I want you to see that as cute, as opposed to a little bit sad. And I went and had a look on the comedy shelf and I wasn't on there. And I was like, that's weird. Maybe I'm in foreign language. I am quite nasal. And not there either. So I went to ask behind the counter, and there was this woman working behind the counter. Her name was Kelly. And although the store had just opened, you sort of got the vibe that Kelly was at the end of her shift. And it'd been a really long day. Because I walked up to the counter and I said, oh, good morning, how are you? Because apparently it's the customer's responsibility now. And she doesn't say anything. So now I'm like, oh, I'm just looking for this DVD by this comedian. Oh, what's his name? I always forget his name. Joel Creasey. And she looks up and she goes, ooh, no, I've never heard of him. I'm like, right, what's with the face? Like, it's not a pantomime. There's no one behind you. And I was like, well, can you have a look it up in the system? Like, I think his name's spelled just off the top of my head, Joelcreasey, I think. And she goes, ooh. Okay, so she looks at the system like there's something on the computer, and she's looking away, and then there's a ding. Obviously, there's been a note on the computer screen come up, and she goes, oh, yes, it says here we decided not to buy his DVD. We figured nobody would know who he is. We just decided to buy extra of Carl Barron's. I was like, well, I've never heard of him. And I was like, oh, okay, that's so interesting. You can order his DVD, and if you like, though. And I went, yeah, that'd be great. And she goes, how many do you want? And I panicked, and I said, 40. Right? Thinking I'd come back and just buy one and leave 39 on the shelves, right? Because I studied marketing at uni for 2 months. So she's putting the order in, and I'm like, yeah, he's fantastic. I can't believe you've never heard of him. He's wonderful. I love all his stuff. I've loved him for years. Oh, he's brilliant. That's why I'm going to buy 40 of his DVDs. I'm just going to give them out to all my friends. They're going to love it. And oh, he's brilliant. I love him. Oh, I love him. And I'm just going overboard. Eventually, she looks up from the computer and she goes, right, I just need a name for the order. And I said, oh, well, that'd be Joel Creasey. Shit! Speaking of, my name is Joel Creasey. Been lovely. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.